There's a rule where I grew up. When you hear a voice in a snowstorm, I followed a voice in the snow that shouldn't exist. I grew up in northern Michigan, where winter isn't just a season, it's a condition, a way of life. Up there, snow doesn't stop anything. Schools stay open, roads stay clear enough. Life continues, just colder, darker, more isolated. You learn to live inside it. You learn the sound of wind against old windows, the weight of silence when snow falls so thick it muffles everything. You learn which roads to avoid, which shortcuts to take, how to read the sky before a storm hits. You learn the rules, and the first rule is simple. When you're alone in a storm, stay in your car. That's probably why I still can't explain what I did that night. Why I didn't think twice. When I heard the voice, it was late January, the 23rd, I think, just before midnight. And I was driving home from my girlfriend's place in Traverse City, about a 40-minute drive on a good night. The weather report had said light snow, nothing unusual, nothing to worry about. But weather reports up there, they're more like suggestions. I was maybe 20 minutes in when I saw the brake lights ahead of me, a line of them stretching into the white haze. The highway was shutting down. State police were already turning people around. Heavy snowfall, they said. Visibility zero. Could be hours before the plows catch up. So I took the back roads, the old logging routes that cut through the pine forests. I'd driven them 100 times. Narrow, yes. Dark, yes. But direct. And I knew them. Or I thought I did. The storm escalated fast. 1 minute I could see the road. The next, I couldn't see past my hood. And the windshield wipers struggled. Ice was forming on the blades. Every sweep left more white than clear. The trees on either side became shadows, then suggestions, then nothing at all. The road vanished. Not gradually. Suddenly. Like someone had pulled a curtain across the world. I slowed to a crawl, then stopped completely. I couldn't tell where the road ended and the ditch began. Couldn't tell if I was even pointing the right direction anymore. So I pulled over, or what I hoped was over, and I waited. Tall pines crowded both sides of the road. Old growth, the kind that block out the sun even in summer. In winter, in a storm like this, they created a tunnel, a passage into absolute darkness. Beyond my headlights, the world didn't exist. Just snow, falling, endless, relentless. I sat there for maybe 10 minutes, maybe 20. Time feels different in a whiteout, stretches and compresses. Each minute feels like 5. 5 minutes feel like 1. I turned off the engine to save gas. The heat began to fade almost immediately. I could see my breath, could feel the cold pressing against the windows like something alive. The wind scraped against the car, not howling, not screaming, just scraping, like fingernails on metal, persistent, patient. I pulled out my phone. No signal. Not surprising. The forests up there swallow everything. So I sat in the silence and listened to the wind, to my own breathing, to nothing. That's when I heard it. "Hey, can you help me?" A man's voice. Calm, clear, close. So close I thought someone was standing right beside my door. Close enough that I should have seen them, should have heard them approach. But I hadn't. I cracked the window, just an inch. Cold air knifed in. "Hello?" Nothing. Just wind, just snow, just the creak of frozen branches somewhere in the dark. I waited, listening, straining to hear footsteps, movement, breathing, anything. Then again, steady, patient. No urgency at all. I'm stuck out here. The voice came from ahead of the car, through the windshield, deeper into the trees where my headlights couldn't reach. I should have stayed put. Every instinct I'd learned growing up in those woods told me to stay in the car. Lock the doors. Wait for daylight. Wait for the plows. But the voice, it sounded normal, human, real, not panicked, not desperate, just matter of fact. Like someone asking for directions. Like someone who'd wandered off the road and needed a hand getting back. It sounded like someone who needed help. And I'd been raised to help. So I grabbed my flashlight from the glove box, zipped my coat, and stepped into the snow. The cold hit me like a wall. Not just cold. Arctic. The kind that burns your lungs when you breathe. The kind that makes your eyes water and the tears freeze on your cheeks. The snow was knee-deep, heavy, wet. Each step took effort. Each step made a sound that was immediately swallowed by the white noise of the storm. Snow. It swallows sound, absorbs it, muffles everything until the world feels padded, unreal, like walking through a dream where nothing is quite solid. I swept my flashlight left and right. The beam barely penetrated 10 feet before the snow scattered it into nothing. I could see the trees, dark shapes, sentinels, but nothing else. No one standing, no one walking, no one at all. I called out, my voice thin against the wind. "Where are you?" The wind answered. Just wind, just the soft hiss of snow falling on snow. Then, from somewhere ahead, from somewhere in the trees, "Over here!" I moved forward, 10 yards, 20. The car's headlights faded behind me. The darkness grew thicker. 30 yards now, maybe more. Hard to tell distance in a whiteout. Everything looks the same. Everything feels like it's right in front of you and impossibly far away at the same time. I stopped. Something felt wrong. Not danger, exactly. Not threat. Just wrong. Like a note played slightly off-key. Like a photograph where the shadows fall the wrong direction. "That's far enough," I called out. "Come toward the light. I can't see you." Another pause. Then, so calm it made my skin crawl. "I can't." No strain in the voice. No fear. No cold affecting the words. Just fact. Simple. Final. Absolute. I can't. That's when I looked down. Behind me. My footprints. Clear. Deep. Fresh. A trail leading back to the car. Back to safety. Back to sense. Ahead of me. Nothing. Untouched snow. Smooth. Perfect. Undisturbed. Not a single footprint. Not a single mark. Not a single sign that anyone had walked here. That anyone had fallen here. That anyone existed here at all. My hands started shaking. Not from the cold. "I don't see you," I said. My voice cracked. The response came immediately. Too quickly. Like it had been waiting for me to speak. Like it knew exactly what I would say. "You're close." Too close. The voice moved. Not walked. Moved. Shifted. Like it wasn't coming from a person, but from the air itself. From the snow. From the darkness between the trees. Now, to my left. Deeper in the forest. Where the trees grew so thick the snow couldn't reach the ground. I turned my flashlight. Swept it across the tree line. Nothing. Just shadows. Just darkness. Just trees. Then it spoke again. Behind me. "Why did you stop?" I spun around. The road. My car. Headlights still on, cutting through the white. Empty. No one there. No one anywhere. But the voice was closer now. So much closer. And I could hear something beneath the words. Something that wasn't quite breath. Something that wasn't quite wind. something waiting. You heard me. You followed. That's when I ran. I ran through snow that felt like it was grabbing at my legs, pulling me down, slowing me, holding me. My flashlight bounced wildly. Trees appeared and vanished. My own footprints led me back, a lifeline in the chaos, and I followed them like a drowning man follows light. Behind me, the voice never chased. It didn't need to. It just talked. Don't leave. Wait. Just listen. It never raised its voice, never sounded urgent, never sounded out of breath. It sounded patient, like it had all the time in the world, like it knew I'd come back. I reached the car, slammed the door, locked it with shaking hands, started the engine. It caught on the third try, thank God. And I drove. I didn't look back, didn't check the mirrors. You just drove through the white blindness until I found the highway, found the plows, found other headlights, found proof that the world still existed. I thought it was over. I was wrong. Later that night, safe in my apartment, door locked, lights on, I checked my phone. One voicemail, no number, just blank, no timestamp, no call duration, just there. My hands shook as I played it, static at first, white noise, like wind through dead air, then breathing, then the same calm voice. You almost remembered. I deleted the voicemail, changed my number, stopped taking back roads. I don't drive in winter storms anymore. Don't drive alone after dark. Don't trust voices I can't see. And when snow falls heavy, when the world goes white and quiet and still, I don't listen. I don't open windows. I don't look outside. Because I know something now. Something I didn't know before that night. That voice wasn't calling for help. It was calling me. And whatever it was, it's still out there. Still waiting. Still calling. Because sometimes, late at night, when I'm alone and the world is quiet, I still hear it. You're close. And the worst part? The part that keeps me awake? I'm starting to remember why I stopped, why I followed, why it knew my voice before I ever spoke. Because this wasn't the first time. Next time, I won't run.